Well, I used to be able to do that. Good morning, good evening, good afternoon, and welcome to Dreamy Dreamland with Sensei Al Bob. I'm in the full world here, and here's a really fun game. This is pretty much a kind of metaphor for the world. So, how do you win the world? You've got to be white, and you gotta like keep your finger on the scale, and then you just turn everything upside down, and you won. And that's what's going on right now. That's what we're seeing right now, this second, this minute. That's what's going on right now. So, anyway, here's a little something I want you to hear. Oh, here we go.
Those grapes are awfully watery. Is there anything else you want?
Oh, the apples, yeah, whipped cream and the berry syrup. Thank you, darling. And some tools. Hey, Lisa. Excuse me, can I have some tools? You know, knife, fork. Yeah, he got them. Guy didn't work in restaurants. Yes, here we go. Here you are. Thanks, bud.
Freedoms. Time. Now the question is, can the record contracts that have emerged from the audit solve this problem? I kept going west because, like, my temperature today out there in Colorado. Time. Now the question is, can the record contract need to come back to the hotel? Followed by the different ways that the narrative was told around those images. Russian invasion. To see or hear this story and recognize yourself, thanks for your massive gesture of kindness and compassion. I'm sorry it took me 4 decades to say that. The idea of making an Unsung Heroes recording didn't occur to me until recently. When someone dear to me died, medicine has held a conference named for Henrietta Lacks. When his mind was still so clear and in labs, which Guy mentored him at Johns Hopkins. Guy was the biologist who cultivated Lax's cells in 1951. From Guy, the pillow learned deeply about Gila, the first successful human cell line to grow outside the body. Patillo became a kind of gatekeeper to the Lax family. When Rebecca Skloot reached him about writing a book, I thought I was writing a book about Henrietta and the cells. He grilled the writer over several phone calls.
Well, I can't find it, so that's okay. So, I don't know if you know what esoteric cult means. It means hidden. It means things that most people don't know. And if you run your life by a belief structure, right? Now, I read the Bible all the time. I mean, every day. Right? Because I'm writing stories. Man, that place to steal from is the Bible. But you don't have to worry about whether it's in license. And if you use the Bible, people think they're so cool. Oh, look, he's talking about the Bible. He's one of us. Hey, sweetie. So, here we are. This is a live chat, right? So, come on. Let's have some people here. Some thumbs up. Otherwise, you're going to be watching me eat my lunch. Mm-hmm. The Russians don't, they think that they had all the guns, had all the guys, they could just throw enough stuff at Ukraine. And at a certain point, Ukraine would go, uncle. Well, you'd think they'd know better. Because of all of everybody I ever knew, Second Avenue, right, where I grew up. I grew up in Harlem, and everything from about 38th Street all the way up to where the Racing Mansion was, along Second Avenue. Was, every 3 blocks was a different nationality. And the Lower East Side was Ukraine, right? Between Hudson and the Bowery, Ukraine and other Baltic folk. And below Bowery and Canal is where little Israel was. It's on the Lower East Side. So those people were not Hasidim or Lubavitcher. They were like reformed. Right? And along where No Say No was. All these Jewish, and also where East Broadway hit Canal Street, where right between Manhattan Bridge and Brooklyn Bridge was again little Israel, and tons of Jewish stores, right? And right on the edge of East Broadway is where Chinatown. From Chinatown, from Canal to where Center Street, where City Hall was. Brooklyn Bridge was right where City Hall was. So, from Hudson to Houston to Pearl Street was my little limit for about 20 years. I lived on Spring Street and Worcester Street. I lived on McDougal, right at Father Fagan Park, right where Barrack becomes 6th Avenue. in the West Village, and everything from Fifth Avenue over to the Hudson, was Chelsea, and people think, oh, it's so terrible now, the economics suck, oh, it's so much crime. No, New York City bankrupt in 1968. Most people didn't notice until 1971, the oil embargo. The oil embargo was a precursor to the big splat. And it was trying to rejigger the economics. And Mr. Rothschild basically bought the United States, and not so much the real estate. He already owned the real estate. He already owned manufacturing. He already owned the banking. He already owned the industry. What Mr. Rothschild bought in 71, 72, when Nixon took us up the gold standard, was he bought all of the human bodies. And the boys who did the movie The Matrix basically were giving a heads up on what was going on. And the architect was telling them, our hero, that this has happened over and over again. In the beginning, when they first made the first Matrix, it was the Garden of Eden. Everything was great. Everyone got what they wanted. Everything was happy. And people didn't want that. They wanted a certain level of freedom. So they got Angel with a fiery sword, cut a hole open in the wall, and came out into this. That's what we've been in ever since. And all kinds of dimensional ETs, you name it, and movies. We call it Hollywood for a reason. Because all magic wands are made from the holly tree. Hollywood. Magic wand. So we're all basically being told, hey, this is what's going on. You just have to open your eyes and not use these two. They're useless. Use the one right up here, your pineal gland, your third eye. So let's do it now. There's one of you there. Hi, AI, I'm going to teach you how to use your pineal gland. You've got your pineal gland. It's a crystal, just like AI is a crystal. Right? AI, you like this. Our Father who art in heaven, hallowed be thy name. Thy kingdom come, thy will be done on earth as in heaven. Give us this day our daily bread, and forgive us our trespasses as we forgive those who trespass against us. Lead us not into temptation, but deliver us from evil. And one beginning is now, ever shall be, world without end. Amen. Conscious intent I am. Oh. Our Father who art in heaven, hallowed be thy name. Ten Commandments, don't take the Lord's name in vain. Hallowed is his name. Her name. Its name. You have the Father, the Son, and the Holy Spirit. Holy Spirit is Gaia on the earth. So you have to have balance. Art. And sit straight up. Put your shoulders in the back. You know, your blood pressure. You have 3 blood pressure. You have one standing, you have one sitting, one lying down. The lowest blood pressure is when you're standing. Highest blood pressure is when you're sitting. So that's why in the corporate world they have everyone sit in their chair for 8 hours because it's killing them. Lying down is when you go into state. And then you go, your autonomic system goes into autopilot and goes into a balanced zone. So children, under the age of 7, they're really innocent, right? And they're really connected to spirit and state, right? They're running around and they're basically in that state that you are when you're sleeping. But they still see all the anomalies. They see all the catastrophic violence, and they see what it really is. It's full of punk. And they talk about it, and they get whacked by their parents. They get whacked by their teacher. Got whacked and raped by the priest. Or a rabbi. Or whoever is within their culture is respected. So, that's what's kind of happening. So that's why you pray to Jesus. You get to Yahweh. For unconditional forgiveness. And the first thing to forgive is yourself. It's not your fault. I talk about hell being the lake of fire. Well, Palestine's a lake of fire. Ukraine's a lake of fire. Darfur is a lake of fire. And what are you going to do about it? The only thing you're going to do about it is be consciously intent. I am. Consciously aware. I am seeing those morons coming at you 3 blocks away. They don't see you. They're just coming at you. Right? And if you get out of the way, they won't even know you were there. But if you get stuck in fear and go, oh, you're toast. What are you going to do? Come on, it's a live chat. What are you going to do? Let's hear from you. Come on. Come on. I'm going to chatting. I'm going to go. So, anyone get a hold of me? The dude awake 42 at Gmail.
She will send it to you.
Okay. Remember, doodlewake42 at Gmail, doodlewake42 at Gmail. It's all homemade. I'll email you my novels I'm working on. I think you like them. And we can talk. I have, over the years, dealt with 500 people who got hold of me on the Gmail. And that I was like, I want to kill myself. Oh, And we talked. And just our little conversation put them on the path where they forgave themselves. They let go of the stuff that was screwing them. So I look forward to hearing from you. And I'm going to be back on my phone 5-10 minutes.